Hello, my minions. This is Master Crusader here, and today I'm going to talk about one of my mods. It's the modded mobs mod. That is a mouthful, man. That's like a tongue twister, or a lip twister, I guess. But I digress. Today I'm talking about modded mobs because it's new. If you click over here on this link, it'll take you to the dev Bukkit page for the mod, and you can download it and see updates and everything. We're going to talk about the initial first version and what it does. There's a few sections that it does. The first thing to note is that this mod modifies all mobs on the server. All worlds, all mobs, they're all the same. So let's talk about the settings in the settings page, and then I'll take you into the game and show you some of the commands and how everything works. So the first setting up here is faster zombies. The faster zombies are a type of zombie. The only thing they can do is they run faster when they chase you. Now, I've set the speed statically to just slower than you can run if you're sprinting, but faster than you can run if you're running. The reason I haven't made it so that the speed is configurable is because it's been giving me problems when I do that. So if you set this to true, all zombies that spawn in the entire game will have that capability. They will run faster when they target something, and they will kill whatever they run faster. Now, because they run just ever so slightly slower than you do, the idea is you should probably fight back and not try to run away, because you'll run past other ones and they'll eat you alive. So, faster zombies. If this is enabled, all zombies that spawn in all worlds will be able to run faster. So that's the only new mob that I've added, is the faster zombie. Now, these next two sections, this section are modifications for zombies, and this section is modification for giants. In zombies, there's a couple different things. You can modify the drops that zombies make. So if this custom drops is enabled true, then the drops that you specify down here will be what the zombies drop, rather than their flesh and their swords and their carrots and whatever they standard drop. Minimum is the minimum number of items that a zombie will drop. If you set this to higher than 0, then a zombie will drop that number, at least that number, every time. So I recommend leaving it 0. The maximum number that they'll drop is the same. If you set it to like 25, then every now and again there's a chance that they will drop 25. All right, this custom item section is the list of items in TMC format, and I'll talk about that in just a second, of items that they can drop. These are common items. These will be dropped on a regular basis. So yeah. Rare chance is the percent chance that a dropped item will come from the rare list. I recommend leaving it around 5%. That means about 1 in 20 will drop a rare item. If you drop it lower, you'll get it'll be hard pressed to find rare items. So here's the rare items list. If the zombie's going to drop a rare item, it's going to choose something from this list to drop. And this is also in TMC format. I'll talk about that, like I said, in just a minute. The explanation's down a little bit, so we'll talk about that. The other function that zombies have in this game is they have the ability to become a player zombie. If this is set to true, when a player dies, no matter how they die, when a player dies, a zombie will be spawned in their location, and it'll just go off. It'll be, if it's set to be faster zombie, it'll be a faster zombie. However, if inventory is set to true, that means that the zombie that spawns will be wearing the head of the person who died, will be wearing the armor of the person who died, and they will have the entire inventory of the person who died. It's kind of creepy to see yourself as a zombie when you die, especially in my skin, because I've got a hat on my skin that doesn't show up on the head on the zombie, but whatever. So yeah, so if you set this to true, anytime a player dies, a zombie will spawn. If you set inventory to true, then that zombie will look like the person who died, and killing that person, you will get all the inventory that they were carrying when they died, including their head. So there's an incentive for a trophy, is let your friend get killed, and then kill the zombie that spawns, and you can have his head. So that's it for zombies. Giants, if this is enabled, then the custom interactions with giants is true. Zombies on hit is a feature from MineZ that I decided to add. So if you have a giant on the world, if you hit him, either punch him or shoot him with an arrow, he will spawn a horde of smaller zombies. And each of those zombies, again, will be of type faster zombie if you have faster zombies enabled. The settings below it are here. So if giants are enabled true, it means that it'll allow you to set these. You have to set true on zombies on hit, or else it won't work. Minimum numbers of zombies to spawn, I've set it to 2. You can actually set this to 0, so then there's a chance that zombies will spawn, but sometimes there won't. And maximum number of zombies I've set to 4. That's quite a bit. Giants have quite a few hit points, so every time you hit them, you have a chance of spawning more. And I think it takes 20 fully charged arrows to take down a giant. So if you're spawning 4, if you do the math, that's 80 smaller zombies that you have to take on as well. And then in a forthcoming episode, there's going to be zombie giants explode on jump. I'm still trying to figure out how to make them jump, because they don't jump just naturally. So I got to figure that out. But when they jump, they'll explode. So let's talk about TMC item format. So let me scroll down a little bit. The TMC item format is a section of text that's split by vertical pipes. The first number is the item ID. The second number is the quantity, so how many you want. The third item is the data value, and the fourth is the damage value. So if you want to give a damaged sword, you just give it the sword ID you want, set it to 1, because you only want one sword. Set this to -1, and then apply your damage value, so 34. You can actually set the damage value in the data value as well. The reason I have both data and damage is because a data value and a damage value are a little bit different, and that only really applies to potions. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about this. On the dev.bukkit page, in the Minecraft wiki, there's a whole talk about what the damage value is of a potion to make it a certain type of potion. So the way you make it a potion is here in this example section. 373 is a potion. Quantity I put is 10. For potions, the data value has to be -1. So always set that to -1. And then the damage value is the damage value from the table on the Minecraft wiki for the potion that you want. So the damage value for splash potion of healing 2 is 16421. So if the damage value here is set to 16421, then that will spawn healing potion 2s. All right, so that's it that I'm going to talk about for the configuration in the settings page. Now let's go ahead and hop into the game, and I will show you how each of these work. All right, this is the in-game version of modded mobs. And you'll see that other mobs are spawning because this plugin... Hello, Mr. Creeper. Should we look at the ocean by ourselves? Oh, it's so peaceful. All right, so other mobs spawn because there is no spawn control in this mod. But there are some things that do change. Yeah, it's a nice view, isn't it? And so let me show you the commands that exist in this while it's daylight, and then we'll go ahead and talk about what else. So in this plugin, if you're an op or you have the moddedmobs.admin permissions, then you can use these commands. And there's only one command. It's mobadmin. And if you type in mobadmin help, you'll get a help list of all of the different, well, both commands that are in there right now. So the first one is spawn. You can spawn any type of mob that you want. So let's actually go over here, and I'll show off the spawn. Well, we can also, let me go ahead and give the coordinates. So the coordinates are 0, 71, 80, 0, 71, 90 are the coordinates I want. So you can actually choose a location for a spawn. So we will look over there, and we'll use the command mob admin spawn giant, because we want a giant and we want it at 0x. So we'll put it 72 and 90. Those are the coordinates, and there's our giant. So yeah, the giant's kind of cool. Oh, there's an error. I gotta fix that. Wonder what the bug is. Still worked. So let me just show off the giant. So I said if you hit him, he'll spawn some babies. So if I hit him, there are the 3 that he spawned. And then if I hit him again, he'll spawn some more. If I hit him again, he'll spawn some more. And if you're not in creative mode, which I am, let's go ahead and get out of this so that I'm in normal mode. Whoa, you can see that the zombies spin. Holy cow, they're gonna eat me. They run very quickly, and because I've got these guys set up to drop custom drops, there's a rare drop and there's some regular drops, and I wonder why he disappeared. But the idea is that they will attack you. Now, the giant, if I run the same command again, he does target you, and he'll hurt you bad. Let's see if I can get him to hit me. Come on, hit me. There he is. With diamond armor, he hit me 2.5 hearts. And he'll actually track you, and if I run over this way, I don't have any arrows, so I can't really fight him. He'll follow you, and he's not as fast as the other guys, but because he spawns the other guys, he's bad news. So let's go ahead and hit him. And these guys will now eat me alive. Luckily, they don't hurt quite as bad as the super giant does, because I've got diamond armor on. But they would hurt bad. And I've got here, let's let these guys kill me. Oh, come on. Kill me. There. So, now let's go find myself. Let's go switch this back. Game mode 1. So over here, there is a zombie that looks like me. And because he's wearing my head, he's not going to burn in the daylight. That's one good feature about putting the head on somebody. And he's a faster zombie. He's a bona fide faster zombie, and he's wearing my armor. Let me go ahead and stand next to him. Whoops. Hey, dude. See? You're me. You just don't have my goggles on. So, the idea is now we kill him, and we will get all of my stuff, including my head. So let's go ahead and take him on. And come on, die. Wow. So there's all the stuff that I was carrying. And if you look, you'll see that he dropped my head. So that's kind of cool. So there's that. And now, because I've got it set up in creative mode, I can now place 1,000,000 of me on the ground, and it's awesome. So yeah. So there's the couple things. Oh, and the other one. Let's go ahead and make it nighttime. 16,000, I think, and we'll let some other mobs spawn into the game. They should start spawning. I don't have spawn control turned on. So there's a sheep. There's, what is that thing? Oh, that's a sheep. There's a cow. I wonder where all the hostile mobs are. So I'll show you the command. So the other command is the butcher command, and I can do this with these passive mobs here. So if I want to kill just cows, there's mob, admin, butcher, cow. And that'll kill only cows. We'll leave the sheep and everything else. And if you want to kill all the mobs in the game, there's mob, admin, butcher, without any parameters. It will kill all the mobs on the map. So there's that. And that's it for modded mobs. It's very simple. It's very easy to set up. It has a bunch of features, and well, it has features for zombies and giants right now, and a spawn command so that you can hook it up to a command block, and you should be able to, in the command block, specify where to spawn your giant, so you can have a button that triggers a giant spawn, and then you have a bunch of your friends take on the giant. So that's it. This is the modded mobs mod for Bukkit by the Master Crusader. Talk to you later. Cheers.